ICD-10 CM JJ-10B Guidelines, page 047, Part 2.
ICD-10 CM Official Guidelines for Coding and Reporting 2016.
These guidelines have been approved by the 4 organizations that make up the cooperating parties for the ICD-10 CM.
The 4 cooperating parties are 1. AHA, American Hospital Association.
The American Hospital Association. Let's visit now the website for American Hospital Association. And can you read it?
American Hospital Association.
That is the website. Scroll down a little bit so we will know how it looks like. There you go, right? That's the American Hospital Association. Okay, let's go back to our 4 cooperating parties.
Yes.
Okay, the second one is mine. Second one is AHIMA, which is the American Health Information Management Association. Right? You read it now, the American
Health Information Management Association.
Okay, let's go to their website. That's it, AHIMA. And then scroll down to see the website, how it looks like, right? And at the end is the AHIMA. Keep going down. And can we read it now? It says the American Health Information Management Association, all rights reserved. Okay, let's go back to the third one now. The third one is your turn, I think, right?
Third one is CMS, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services.
Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Let's go to the page down. The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, and let's go to their website now. And let's read it again. Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. And let's scroll down just to see how the page looks like, right? That's it. All right. And now the last one is mine, right? I have to read the last one.
Yeah.
Which is the number 4 is NCHS, which is the National Center for Health Statistics. You read it now?
National Center for Health Statistics.
And this is a part of the CDC, which is the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. And let's go to their website. That's it. You see on the top, can you put on the top? It says Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and that's the CDC. And underneath is the National Center for Health Statistics, and you can scroll down a little bit so we'll get familiar with how the website looks like. And that's it. Those are the 4 cooperating parties that have to do everything with ICD-10 CM. Okay, that was our theory. Now let's do the exercise. So ready, set, go. Okay, ICD-10 JJ-10A, page 355, exercise 7, and this is a level 2 exercise, and it reads like this.
Electively induced abortion, complete, complicated by shock.
Right, this is an electively induced abortion. It's complete and it's complicated by shock. Okay, so now we're going to count to 3. So you can pause the video and then give us the ICD-10 code for this diagnosis. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, the answer is 004.81. That's the first code, and the second code is Z3A.00. Okay, you got that? If you got it, congratulations. You can go to the next video. If you didn't get it, let's give you a couple of tips. Okay, the first tip.
Level 2 difficulty. There are 2 codes.
Yeah, we put this as a level 2 difficulty or level 2 because there are 2 codes. There's not just 1 code, but 2 codes. Tip number 2.
Start with abortion complete, in parentheses, Induced.
Right. You start with abortion, and next to abortion, you're going to see that the parenthesis is complete. So that's also one of our keywords. So we keep it there. And after that, go to the indented part that says induced, right? And from there, you can find the path, right? And the third tip?
The second code is for weeks of gestation unspecified. Any code within 000 through 09A has to have a second code for weeks of gestation. See note under Z3A weeks of gestation.
Right, because since the first code falls within this range, we have to put a second code for weeks of gestation, right? So, okay, now you know that the answer are two codes, which are 004.81 and C38.00. Okay, that's the answer. But now you have to give us the path, how you find the answers for these two codes, right? So we're going to count to 3, so you can pause the video and give us the path now. 1, 2, 3. All right, now this is the whole summary of the problem. Can you make it a little bigger, the problem? Why is it so small? Select it and make it a little bigger. Thank you. There you go. Okay, that's enough. The problem is electively induced abortion, complete and complicated by shock. Okay, the code number 1. There are two codes. The code number 1 through the index is found like this.
First you go to index.
Go to index.
Then you go to abortion.
You start with abortion, and next to it you see what?
Complete.
Complete. And now you're going to go to?
Induced.
Induced. And then you're going to go to?
Complicated by.
Complicated by. And then you're going to go to?
Shock.
Shock. And then next to it, you're going to find a code, right? What's the code?
004.81.
That's the code that you get from the index. Now we're going to check this code in the tabular. So the code 1 through the tabular is found like this.
First you go to tabular.
Go to a tabular.
Then you go to 004.
You start with 004, right? What is that?
Complications.
And then?
Induced. Termination of pregnancy.
Okay, those are all the keywords that are in our problem. Now, we're going to add one more digit. 004.8. What is that?
Unspecified.
Unspecified, right? And then one more digit.
004.81. Shock.
Shock, right? And that's why we have the equal sign there, which means that we have double-checked the first code. Now, since this first code falls within a range that has to have a second code, then we have to find the second code. So the code number 2 through the index is found like this.
First you go to index.
Index.
Then you go to pregnancy.
Pregnancy.
Then you go to weeks of gestation.
Weeks of gestation.
Then you go to unspecified.
Unspecified.
You get this code.
Right. Z38.00, right? That's for unspecified. And you can check this code in the tabular. So the code number 2 through the tabular is found like this.
First you go to tabular. Then you go to Z3A.
Right.
Weeks of gestation.
Right. And you read a note there. What does the note say?
Any code within 000 through 09A has to have an additional code for weeks of gestation.
Right, that's the end of the code. So we keep going. We keep adding one character, 10. What is that?
Unspecified.
And one more?
That's
10 more, right?
Yes, not specified.
Not specified, right. And that is why we have that equal sign, which means this is our second code. We double check that this is our second code. So the answer for the problem again is 004.81 and Z3A.00. Okay? Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to visit our website. Thank you.